One of the games of life is understanding the compound effect and having conscious awareness around the compound effect. Have you heard of the compound effect? Hi, my name is Melinda Van Fleet, and I'm an intuitive and energetic empowerment mentor. And welcome to Own Your Greatness. If you found my channel and you're new, welcome. And the whole point of this video is going to be talking about how I have lots of other videos out there, especially in this short format that I started back in May, filming it from my car. Why? Because it's just easy. I had a lot to share and I wanted something easy. And I wanted these videos to be like mini master classes that share about consciousness, which is a very simple topic, but a lot of people don't really understand it. And it's a very big topic at the same time. And the same with intuition and how they really go hand in hand. And when you understand these things, they will truly change your life. So I had this vision come to me after years and years of trying all these different things on YouTube, I really had this vision to do these little short format videos. And they end up being about 10 to 11 minutes. I don't purposely intend for them to be 10 to 11 minutes in like the 3D way. I'm not like watching the clock and really like trying to hit a number. They just are happening to be 10 to 11 minutes, which is actually quite magical, right? So some are a little longer and some are a little shorter, but on average about 10 to 11 minutes. And what I noticed the other day that's super important is I went into my manage videos in YouTube, and at first I saw the last few and I was like, gosh, I haven't had that many views and these are really good videos. And I don't mean that from ego, like that's all coming through me, and just I use like also true stories, no AI. So I really was like, oh gosh, people are just really missing the boat on my videos. And then I got into this whole like 3D of like, what can I do better? So I watched a couple YouTubers and they didn't say anything that I wasn't doing already, number one, nor did they say anything that was compelling, number two. And they just wasted my time because they were just fluffy and they weren't really good. So anyhow, and that's just true. So I was like, you know what I really see? I really see that I don't need to be spending time watching all these other YouTubers that are really just manipulating us in terms of like how to grow our YouTube channel. So it's just the matrix of the person teaching the thing to do the thing, which I've been calling out for years. Who are you buying from? And then they're bragging about their money and their views. Well, really, it's all the circle, right? They're all just teaching the thing to do the thing that you're trying to learn. So then, of course, their views are up. Duh. Consciousness, right? Stop feeding the wheel. So in this awareness of like, okay, Melinda, stop spending your time here. This is just stupid. I noticed that a lot of my older videos that I started weeks ago have many more views, many more views. And how easily we forget and lose our conscious awareness around the compound effect. And the compound effect is everything. The compound effect is everything. And is actually also a book that I want to give total props to. And if you've never read this book, it's an older book. I highly recommend it. You can get it on Audible. You can get it as a book, and it's by Darren Hardy. And he talks about this simple premise called the compound effect. And I used to, as a 54-year-old Gen Xer, subscribe to Success Magazine when Darren Hardy was the editor. And I believe, I'd have to Google this, I believe he started that magazine or he bought it when it was really like underdeveloped. And this was before the internet. So when people like went to magazines or books for personal development tools, and Success Magazine was the magazine. And what was so cool about the magazine was it also included a CD at the time. And I loved it. I still have all my CDs. Yeah, I'm a geek. I have all those CDs because I would drive to work and I would listen to those CDs over and over and over. And when I get my magazine each month, I was so excited to get the CD. So if you're a Gen Xer business person watching these videos and you remember that, please give me a shout out in the comments. I would love to hear from you. That'd be amazing. If someone forwarded this to Darren Hardy, I'd like be mind blown. So anyhow, but his book is incredible, and it talks about the compound effect. And I always understood from a consciousness level what the compound effect was, even from when I was a kid. I got it, I understood it, but then someone actually put it into context and into a book, and I was like, yep, I get this. But sometimes, even like myself, I raised my hand, I needed a little reminder. And my reminder was looking at my YouTube videos, and the 2 months or so, again, I started in May, so May, June, now we're into July. I probably have like 40 little videos out there, let alone years of content prior. You can go down some rabbit holes, right? You will see a lot of really amazing content about consciousness, about intuition, about other like healing, all sorts of spiritual things, business things I've talked about all throughout the years, right? And the compound effect is what's really cool about YouTube. That's why I like YouTube. That is why I love YouTube versus Instagram or Facebook or certainly LinkedIn. Oh, what a joke. So I just post on those so I have like a presence. And if someone pulls me up on Instagram, they can see I have a wall. So I do like Instagram, which is also why I share Instagram in this video. I always share my Instagram handle because you can see a wall. You can get a beat on someone pretty fast. But Facebook and LinkedIn, oh, what a mess. So YouTube is great because you get videos that are being pulled from an algorithm or from the divine. I swear this is true. And that are what you want, what you need, what you're looking for. And they could be videos from like 3 years ago. I get so many videos in my feed from like 3 years ago, 2 years ago, a year ago. So I actually get older videos from creators that I've either subscribed to or are in the same type of genre, let's say, that I'm interested in, that are older, hence the compound effect. And it all adds up. All little small movements and actions and shifts you take throughout your life and in your business over time, add up and make the difference. You cannot go from here to here like that. It doesn't work. It's literally about the compound effect. It's about all the little shifts, all the little actions, all the relationships you built, all the things you tried, all the things that came into your awareness, all those little things all throughout the day, all throughout the week, all throughout the month, all throughout the years that add up to your success. And I just believe that in this day and age of excessive consumption, density, and our desire to have things like manifest super fast, we're forgetting about the compound effect. We're literally forgetting about it. Heck, I even needed a little reminder of like, oh yeah, stop paying like so much attention to these last 3. Yes, can I change the title? Or, it's kind of nice to get a little beat, but I don't know what's going on behind the scenes on YouTube. Again, we're trying to figure that out by following people that really don't even know either. They're guessing. They're just guessing. So stop worrying about that and focus more on the compound effect. Focus on the fact that you have been showing up consistently on this channel about 5 days a week and doing the thing with a consistent niche, consistent topic, and it'll grow over time. That's what that's about. So I really challenge you to think of something in your life that you are judging and you are thinking that it should go from here to there like that. And you're not paying attention to the compound effect. And literally sit with that and be like, oh, wow, you're right. This goes with your health. This goes with fitness. This goes with just drinking water. This goes with breathing. This goes with every single thing. Every little thing that you can think of can really fit into the concept of the compound effect and how those shifts will really help you over time. I promise you. So in the meantime, also grab Darren's book. Again, Darren Hardy, The Compound Effect. Shout out if he ever sees this video. That would be cool. And yeah, until next time, bye for now. MelindaVanFleet.com. Bye.